Hello, hello, hello. This is Latricia Penny with Root of the Matter, and welcome to another Miracle Monday. I am asking everyone to look this week at what has lost its purpose. Once again, what has lost its purpose? What are we holding to where we're supposed to have already gotten the purpose? It's already done what it was supposed to do in our lives, and we're still holding on to it. So that may be things like victimhood, it could be resentment, it could be relationships, it could be jobs. But what are you holding on to that no longer serves its purpose? So as you go through your week, I want you to pay attention to some of those things because there are things that come to us in our lives so that we can learn. And once we get the purpose of the thing, it is time for us to move forward. So I know that there have been times that I have been resistant to change. And so I am talking to myself first, as always, but learning that things come into our lives to serve a purpose. And sometimes it's for both of you, you and the other person, or energy, or what have you, or it's for you. You may be in situations and circumstances for you to learn certain things about yourself. And after you learn those things, whether it be creating boundaries, whether it's finding your voice, whether it's to be humble, whether it's to budget, whether it's to manage your household a little bit better, there are different things that come into your life that have a purpose. And as the purpose presents itself, you are to learn from it, and then you no longer need that particular thing to show up in your life. So, but there are also times where we may hold on to resentment and anger and unforgiveness and everything else, or lack of making sure that everything is okay in our homes or in our affairs, our work, or what have you. And so the thing of the purpose is lingering. Not that it needs to be there that long, but because we haven't addressed it, it's still there. Or sometimes literally we hold on to some of those things. We may hold on to the resentment or the anger or the feuding with families and friends or what have you, or holding on to friends that no longer serve us or what have you. Whatever that thing is, that's not serving you anymore. It's okay when it serves its purpose and you move forward. So if you know that you're going to a job that 5 years ago was your dream job and you got there early, you were on the committees, you were doing your best, and you felt excited and exuberated with the idea of going to work, that's when you're in your purpose. But when you start finding it difficult to go because you're not challenged anymore, you're not making the amount of money that you desire anymore, or it's just lost its umph and you've changed and you want to do something different, then that particular job has lost its purpose. So being mindful when things come to you and they end up over time losing their purpose, because it's meant for you to move forward, to push on, to do something different. And sometimes if we're not open to the idea of the push, God, universe, what have you, will push us anyway. So look at different areas, and sometimes in relationships as well. If you know that the relationship you have with someone is unhealthy and it served its purpose for maybe creating a space for you to find your voice, or to find self-esteem because it didn't promote it, or what have you, whatever the purpose of the relationship was, that it no longer needs to be there. And the longer that you hold on to it, you'll find things, you all can't get along. It's just hard. You keep going through roller coasters and everything else, and it just doesn't feel you. It doesn't feel good. When things stop feeling good on a consistent basis, then they have lost their purpose. And it's okay to move forward. Like, really reevaluating things. A lot of people like to come to New Year's resolutions, and as we're entering the ending of this calendar year, kind of look at what's lost its purpose. Can you let go of some victimhood or the idea of being a victim to things? Because I think that whole thing of victim is you are temporarily, but it's always so that you can remember that you aren't a victim. That it gives you the strength and the power to move forward and create a space for you to usually advocate for other people or just be this pillar of strength. So if it's the relationship that's unhealthy, it served a purpose for you to gain strength, momentum, healthy self-thought, or what have you. Whatever is serving for you, take it and then decide what are you going to do. And if it's lost its purpose, by all means, let it go and move on. Okay, so looking at things that have lost their purpose and releasing them, being okay, releasing things in love, and moving forward with your life. That's the whole idea of, you know, letting go of the purposes that no longer serve you. So any thought patterns or what have you that don't serve you, it's time to let them go. They have served their purpose, if I can get my tongue right. They have served their purpose. They've done what they're supposed to do, and it's okay to let things go that don't feel good. You know, that's the biggest thing. If it's not really feeling good and you don't feel like it's serving you, it's time to let it go. The purpose or the lesson that you were supposed to get out of it, be still, and I'm quite sure to come to you, because it always does. And then you can just move forward. So releasing the things that are no longer serving you, finding a new purpose, and just moving forward. So as you are creating miracles in your own life, releasing some of the things that no longer serve you, releasing all the things that no longer serve you, and creating miracles in your own life, mind, body, spirit, and affairs. So wishing you all a fantastic week. This is Latricia. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Root of the Matter, and website is rootofthematterservices.com. You all have a fabulous week. Once again, peace and blessings.